Well guys, it's time for the weekly recap. I want to go over some of the videos from last week, just in case you happen to miss them, give you guys a real quick summary of that, and maybe tell you what I got coming up. Take a look. On Monday, I was able to show you guys the Castle Mamba Monster X8 SESC in my X-Maxx. Long story short, it ran cool, it ran strong. I didn't have any issues at all out of it. It is not a replacement for the XLX, the larger 1/5 scale ESC, but you know, it took the 800 really well. Normally I put the vehicle I'm talking about right here. I no longer have that X-Maxx. I sold it. I kept the Castle system out of it though. I've got those on the shelf over there because, well, I've never had a brand new X-Maxx. That was an older X-Maxx, and although it served me well, I had the opportunity. I got it sold. Brand new X-Maxx is on the way. So the new Castle Mamba Monster X8 SESC is going into that. I'm using a WFO motor mount, and I've got a 45 Saga Customs, I believe is the name of it. I got it through Sean Larman, Jack's RC Recycle and Repair. I got it from him. So it's going to be geared with a 45 tooth pinion gear and a 54 tooth spur. In the previous video on Monday, it was running a 43 tooth pinion with a 54 spur, and it ran pretty darn good, but I'm going to get a little bit more out of it. So I'm also looking at some other mods to it, but more sensible mods. Is there anything sensible about an X-Maxx? Gilberto came over and brought his Heng Guan 6-wheel drive, and I thought the truck was pretty neat. I'm actually tempted to maybe even get the thing. Tempted, but you know, just not quite there yet. The axles, you can get those for about $30 off of eBay. Pretty cheap. I'm tempted to try a set of those. Time will tell. The Blue Gator RC66 Chevy. That was built on a sawback chassis. Took it to the USTE. It sold, but not before I could get that video with the little midget characters. Yeah, they were too small. And some of you guys mentioned that, and I appreciate the feedback. I really do, because I knew they were small. But I got them on a deal at a dollar store. Okay. They worked. Anyway, the guy is still happy with it, enjoys it, had a blast at the USTE, and that one got sold. Optimus 3 versus Optimus 2. Now, yeah, it was a lot closer than I thought. I mean, I did go undefeated in the Winter Series and won the Winter Series. Perfect score. Never done that before with the TRX. Hopefully for the next one, I can do the same with Optimus 3. So the real benefit, after going back and watching the video, the number one benefit, really, I believe, is the steering that I could get out of these Capra axles. You know, slightly bent steering rod here, the tie rod, and the trimming right there just allows the thing to turn like that. And I think that is the number one reason why it won. I haven't even gotten into the tuning yet with the thing. I've got some Enduro shocks I'm going to put on this, give them a try just to see how they work. The stock Capra shocks are 97 millimeters, from what I understand, and the Enduro shocks are 90. So we'll see if it holds it down, or see if, well, just have to see how they work out. You guys will have to see that one up next week. TRX4. That thing just held its own really good. Proud of both of these trucks. When I did last weekend's weekly review, I mentioned what I picked up from the USTE. I forgot to mention this. The SCX24 deadbolt. I got the red one because I just kind of like red things, I guess. So, got the deadbolt. I do have some mods planned for it. As you can see, it hasn't even been opened yet. It will be soon. I'm probably going to try to fit a Reefs Micro 99 for the steering. May want to try a 1080 ESC to see if I can fit it in there. And then obviously a receiver, probably a 3-channel fly sky receiver. I may have to decase it, but you know, I think I can put all of that underneath this. I mean, I need to do a lot more research on the SCX24s, and there are groups out there that I need to get into, so I can see about the weights, the brass, and this and that, because this particular one is kind of top heavy. And if I take the stock electronics out and put a nice big 1080, which is relatively small, but it's going to be huge for this, it may raise the center of gravity up. So I may have to balance that back out. But anyway, hopefully this will be fun, and hopefully I can at least get the thing out of the box and out into the backyard. Hopefully. And yes, I got a Kraton 8S. It's dirty. Already took it out for a drive. Got video. With any luck, this will be Sunday's video for you guys. And I gotta tell you, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. This is the V1.5, or whatever they're generally calling the V1.5. It's got the updates. The first versions that came out, obviously, the big chassis issues. Everything was bending. Pretty bad first release, you know, in all honesty. But this particular one took it pretty darn good. Not all my landings were perfect. It went over a few times. So, yeah, it's kind of slow the way it is. However, you know, I'm not going to leave it stock, right? I'm getting another Castle Monster X 800 kV for this thing. I've already got the little mount ordered, the little slide-in mount. It's on the pre-order. They said it shipped, but I don't have it yet. So I get that. What I need to know from you guys, what pinion gear should I run? It's got the stock 47 tooth spur in it. I mean, I haven't done anything with it other than ESC settings. What pinion gear should I need? I'm thinking 40 to 41 tooth pinion gear for the 800 kV. That way it'll get me up to around 50, 51, you know, somewhere in there on like a grass field. That way it can run with my new X-Maxx, which will also have a Monster X8S ESC in it. Yeah, evidently I must really like that system. I got 2 of them. Anyway, yeah, so far I am happy with the Kraton 8S. And to finish up this recap, I got to see the new Redcat Kaiju run. I've got to watch some videos on YouTube. That thing is built really, really good. I mean, really good. Almost to the point of me saying, here, take my money. You know, but there's something else that I'm going to be getting from Redcat. I'm getting the new Wendigo. It comes with, I believe, a 3200 kV motor. It's not censored, so obviously something else is going to go into it. From what I understand, the Axe 3300 is a bolt-in. I don't have a spare Axe 3300. However, you know, sometimes I have to go buy things. And if I have to, I'll get with Sean Larman of Jack's RC Recycle and Repair. He's a hobby wing dealer. He can get all that stuff. There are links in the description for him. But anyway, that's more of a go fast vehicle. Go fast, basher, you know, kind of jumper. And from what I can see in the videos that I've been able to watch and the conversations I've been able to have, it's beefed up to the point to where it'll take it. So that's pretty cool. 2.2 wheels and tires. Now the tires, I believe, are about 5.6 inches. They are the Swamper pattern. Hopefully it's a little bit softer compound, so it'll actually hook up a little bit, because I kind of like the stock tires. I like the Swamper look, the IROC appearance, you know. It kind of looks good to me. I just hope they hook up and do what we needed to do. Not sure exactly what I want to leave in it for electronics. If it's a fast truck, you got to have a fast servo. And if you watch the channel, you know I like the Reefs Raw 500. I actually have another one ordered. Possibly for the X-Maxx. Oh gosh. Too many things are going on. I've got a backlog of stuff I got to get done, guys. I got the pullers from DSM. I'm going to put those in Superlight and Optimist 3. I've got a motor test. I've got suspension stuff to do. I got a list. So all I can say is hopefully for the times being, I can keep the daily videos coming. So anyway, now we're getting into the very end of this thing, where I tell all you guys, check that description for links to eBay and Amazon. They are affiliate links. And if you use those to check out with whatever's in your cart, the channel gets a little bit of a commission from eBay or Amazon. You know, the big rich guys. So it doesn't affect you, the buyer. It doesn't affect any warranties. It doesn't affect the seller. It's just a simple little commission from eBay or Amazon. So also check that description. Also, I'm working on some new stuff on my Teesprings account for shirts. I may actually put in some shirts like with an updated logo on it, like what I would use to record. Just go ahead and put those out there. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'll have those put up here soon. And guys, thank you all for watching.
If you guys like the channel and want to help it out a little bit, you can click that join button and actually become a channel member. Members get special privileges, maybe even some member giveaways. So make sure you check that out. And as always, subscribe, like, and share. Thank you guys for watching.